Welcome back to another episode of the Hawkins Brother Podcast. I'm Corey Hustle Hawkins, and I'm Jasmine. I know I got this Florida shirt on. I know I posted something with the Florida shirt on, but it wasn't actually the video of the podcast. But you got me. I got my brother with me,
I'm PJ Talkie.
and we got a special guest today who came in, support us. Welcome to the Hawkins Brother Podcast. Thank you for answering the phone call the first time. Got my cousin with me, cousin Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you for coming, man. This guy is famous. Y'all don't know yet, but he is famous. He's the boy.
Executive director.
The what director?
Executive.
Executive. See, he's a boss now. I want to be.
You'll get there.
I'm not. I don't want to be. No. Irritating it is to try to manage people, employees. Oh, you don't want to talk about your employees? Yeah, they're not irritating. Yeah, right. But yeah, I'm happy that you're here. I'm glad that you responded back the first time. Not that I had any issues before with anybody else, but I'm glad to have you on this time. So y'all don't know, but this episode gonna be about Cuz right here, and he's a executive. I'm gonna say executive officer, executive.
Director.
I'm gonna say producer, director of the Forest Hill Library. So if you go to Forest Hill, if you stay in Forest Hill, go to the library, pick up a book, somebody,
Or movie.
movie.
Yeah, we got movies.
Then
We got digital.
that's what's up. So what was y'all like when I was in the military, man? Like they told us to read books in the y'all don't know, but they told us to read books in the Marine Corps. Like, I don't read books. I don't even like to read. I need the movie. I'd rather watch the movie because I can remember the movie, but when I read, I don't remember nothing.
Nothing.
I promise you that.
What was you?
I promise you that.
Why did they tell y'all to read? What was y'all reading? Like, was it just fluff or was it like
So
actual training stuff?
they wanted us to read books, military related books,
Oh, yeah.
to help us get promoted. Like you read a book and it helps you get like points and stuff for your promotion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like reading, so I wouldn't get promoted no time soon.
What they do, they ask questions about it after you read it.
So after you read it, you have to it's a layout of how they the questions or whatever that they want you to fill out. You got to answer those questions. It depends on who's over you also. So it's different chain of commands have different guidelines on how they want you to write the paper. So after you finish reading the book, you have to write a paper about it, and then if they approve of it, they add it to your points for your promotion. That's just part of it. The other part is the fitness test, and then your job, of course.
So if you don't want to get promoted and you happy with where you at, then you don't have to take all those tests or
I
do
don't
all
say
the.
don't want to get promoted. Everybody wants to get promoted, but
Well, do you or do you just want more money?
I just want more money.
So you don't want to be promoted. You just want more money.
Right.
Yeah.
And me being overseas, you are automatically are getting paid more than people that's in the United States because you're in a foreign country.
Mm.
So that's why that was my plan to begin with. I was thinking about it smart, but the downside of getting promotion is you have to be physical fit, and then you have to also do volunteer work, and then you have to read books and stuff. But nobody knows about the Marine Corps. They think our Marines are dumb and crazy. I know that's what y'all be thinking sometimes, but no, there's some geniuses in the Marine Corps, and some of them like to read.
Yeah.
I was one of them that didn't. But yeah, so yeah, if I wish I had read the movie, watched the movie instead, because that was man.
I don't think we have movies on like training documents.
It wasn't basically. It's not a training document. It's like any military related movies.
Oh, okay.
Like some books or like any military related anything. It
Right.
could be space. 'Cause, that's like a military.
Let's not talk about that. That's stupid. That's just stupid.
So being in space?
No, that now we have a space branch of the military.
No, I want to talk about them.
Oh, okay.
Call them stupid. Come on, dog.
It's not them that's stupid. It's stupid that we had it. We had NASA for that. So we don't need a branch of the
Oh yeah,
military
we can
for
talk about that. Space Force?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
But I was signed up to go to the Navy when I graduated
College or high school?
high school. I was supposed to leave January 15, 2004.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah, because I didn't go. I decided not to.
So you took the test.
Took the test, picked my jobs, did the whole thing. Was supposed to be going to the like uh, weekend boot camps.
Weekend boot camp.
Yeah, every weekend we were supposed to go to the campus off of Hewlin, over here somewhere. Um, and they do like a drill. You go through the songs and all that other stuff. I didn't like it.
So you changed your mind?
I changed my mind because I started working at the library. I was working in the Butler's Bowl Library, and the ladies there was like, you can go to college, da da da. And I was like, I can't afford it. Oh, you can get a grant. What? So I ended up going to TCC, and then I got out of the military.
What?
Yeah.
What made you get the job at the library?
So I was my senior year of high school. I was looking for a job. I applied at Jack in the Box, Milliards. I don't know if y'all remember Milliards. Y'all
Yeah.
young. Okay.
We had them memories,
Y'all about 6 years younger than me. But all those like fast food joints, right? Then you get a call back. Finally, applied at the library, got an interview. They ended up giving it to my girlfriend from like first grade.
Well, your girl.
Well, what made you apply?
So
at the
that's why I
library?
ended up. What made me apply? I was looking for a job. I was
I
trying
would
to. I
never
just
even thought
knew
about the library.
Yeah, like,
that. Look, I just knew that I wanted to have a job by the time I turned 18, so I could move out of my mama's house.
mhm.
And so I was applying everywhere. And I like to read, so I was going to the library checking out books anyway. And somebody told me about the job, and so I applied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they gave it to that girl, and then a week before graduation, they called me and was like, "Hey, are you still interested in the job because such and such is going off to college?" Da da da. And I was like, "Yeah." And so I graduated May 30th, started working June 3rd of 2003.
Man, you remember these dates? It's crazy.
I'm good with dates.
Do you remember the date we graduated high school? It's sometime in June.
Probably the first week of June.
Is it? I thought we graduated in May at first.
Some of us did, but it seemed like they keep pushing it back.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
You remember these dates? It's ridiculous to me. You must read a lot. You must read a lot.
I don't like reading no more.
So when you apply for the library, right?
Hmm.
Do they have job positions, or it's just a broad job?
Yeah, there's positions. So when I was first hired, I was a page. I was the guy that put up the books, straighten up the library, check in, shipment, because Fort Worth, at that time had, I think, 13 branches. So the bus would travel from branch to branch. Um, and then there's the clerks or customer service reps, one, and then there's a two. Two is a little bit more supervisory, and then there's a senior customer service rep, and then there's a library assistant,
Mm-hmm.
and then librarian, and then after librarian, then you could become a manager, a director. So there's different stages based off how big the organization is. So my library, there's only 5 employees.
Oh,
Okay, when I got there was only 3, so it was 4 of us total. Now there's 5. Um, but they was all just clerks, and then I was the library director at that time.
before you continue, I just have a question.
Hmm.
Do it really matter what position that they apply for, or can they do anything within the library? Or they have to do what they apply for?
So when I asked you about the promotion thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So these different positions, they should be able to do anything in the library for the most part, right? You don't, but you can't expect a page to do librarian work because the pay difference is significant. But a librarian should definitely be able to do a page job. Make sense?
No, because it makes sense to you.
So even though I'm a page and I can do what the librarians do, I don't get paid to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
They get paid way more because usually the librarians have a master's in library science. Okay.
This
So
is
they get
crazy.
paid for that degree to do that job. So even though I'm capable of doing that job,
Mhm.
I'm capable of doing programming, I'm capable of helping somebody on the computer, looking for books, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
My job that I get paid for at a way, 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 way lower rate
Yeah.
is just to shelve these books. And then if you need some help, I'm gonna point you to
Like, hey man, I'm gonna
the
get paid
person
to do
that.
that. Go to that guy.
Now that's the way it happens. Now me on the other hand, I'm just a helpful person, so
Yeah.
I helped everybody no matter what. But it built on my skills, so I was able to move up in the library because one, I wanted more money. The only way to get more money is to get promoted.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can wait and see if they give you a raise, but I don't got time. Like I need to make moves.
But don't you still have to have a degree for those positions?
For you need a degree once you become a librarian.
Damn.
Once if you're below a librarian, well, some libraries you have to have a degree to be a librarian assistant, but you just need a bachelor's, and it can be in anything.
Mm-hmm.
So at Fort Worth, I was started off as a page, then I became a clerk, then I became a CSR2 supervisor. I hated it. So I did that for like a year, and then I switched to being a library assistant. One, because at Fort Worth they had two stages, a one and a two. The one only needed an associate's degree, so I had my associates. So I went and I became a one. Um,
You remember the date you got your associates? Trick question. Got it, coach.
Look, because I don't actually remember, because it was part of like the grow your own plan. Because Fort Worth was trying to um, build librarians within the system. So people that's already working with them, they were trying to build them up, promote them from inside instead of having to go outside looking.
Gotcha.
They don't have that program no more, which is crazy to me. But it happened. They cut it after budgets.
Stop right there. Speaking of money,
Yeah,
so you talked to me earlier about before we start recording about the how y'all get paid or whatever. You said it's based off the point two sales tax.
0.25%.
Oh, point two five. Point
Yeah,
two
five.
five.
A quarter of a cent. Literally,
So
is what it is.
how do you? So you don't have to budget that money that's coming from the city of Forest Hill. It just automatically go to them. Or you just automatically have like a pot.
So yeah. So the money collected in the city, in any city, the sales tax, all of it goes to the state comptroller's office, right?
Mm-hmm.
The comptroller's office, they dish out the money. I don't know what system they use, but they have a system that they use to say who get what money and how much they get. And so every month we get a little check between 47 and $55,000, just depending on how sales is
Every month,
going.
and y'all split
Once
it.
a month, yeah. And that creates the budget for the library.
Oh, so you pay the people, the employees, and then you have to do whatever the rest of it go towards the library itself.
Right. So programming, the electric bill, water bill, uh,
What?
anything that needs to be fixed, we don't, so we're not a city department. We're not a part of the city of Forest Hill. So we can't have their um, public works people coming out to fix our water leak. We have to
Pay out of pocket for that.
pay out of pocket, find somebody to come and do it. What else? Anything like the adult after hours that you've been to that comes out of
Whoa,
our.
okay. It's like, when you say adult after hours, you got to talk about anything XXX related. Adult after.
You need- just clean it up real quick.
With adult after hours. It was some grown man music, grown adult music.
Yeah.
And then cousin KG came to perform his comedy stuff, and his homeboy was that his homeboy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember his name. But yeah,
We ain't say that loud, but but that program was part of our fundraising for the library expansion that we're trying to do. Yeah.
got you. Yeah, I think you were supposed to message me about something y'all supposed to have. I think it was last month or 2 months ago.
It was last month, Latin nights.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said that you'll come if you wasn't if you was free, and I figured when you didn't show up that you wasn't free.
I probably forgot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if it's like a month out, I probably forgot.
Right.
If I had bought the tickets, I probably remember.
I was trying to get you to buy the tickets because it was cheaper when you prepay.
But I probably would
Yeah.
still forgot.
Probably, yeah.
But y'all got something coming up next month or this month?
The next event is, I believe, December, and we're doing line dancer.
Yeah, I'm
So.
trying.
Man,
You not line dance?
no, I can't even dance, bro.
You not line? Yeah, I ain't not dance. We some hood bangers over here. Southside for sure. So how long have you been working at the library though?
20. I've been working in libraries 22 years.
22 years?
Yeah, public and academic. I worked for UNT Health Science Center for off and on for like 10 years.
22. I'm still like I haven't even been out of school, high
I
school
know.
that long.
I know.
When you started, did you foresee yourself being in it this long?
No, I actually tried to leave. My first master's is in learning technologies. I like training, development, and I was trying to go into HR. Um, and that was back in 2017. Is when I got my degree, and then going to teach 7th and 8th grade for a year. It wasn't bad.
You
It's
were a
just
teacher at one point.
yeah. I live in Crowley, driving to Capel. That was just no go. And having a new kid, having another one on the way, it was just a lot. So I quit that. Taught at Everman for 2 weeks. And I was like, this is crazy. And I jumped out of that pool. And then I started my own business. And I did that with a friend for we started it in maybe mid-September. I did it for almost a year because I stopped once I started working at Fort Sill in 2019. So from September 2018 to about August, September of 2019, I had my own business.
What was the business about?
I was creating training content online for companies.
That sounds like high.
It was fun.
Fun.
It was fun. It just people don't pay like they supposed to. And that's the only thing I hate about having your own business. Like you have to really depend on people to pay you on time. So, you work you say you work for the government, you can get paid on time, but right now that's not true. But
That's why I work for the government. Because of the bank, I put my money in. They still pay me.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, 'cause it happened when I was in the Marine Corps too. The government shut down. Like, I mean, I still got my paycheck. What y'all complaining about? But everybody wasn't under Navy Federal, so they wouldn't get paid.
Right.
But it depends on your bank. But then again, I haven't paid attention to my bank account that much.
Oh, because you big baller, shot caller. let me let me hold $1 too.
Anyway, back to yeah. I'm surprised. I didn't know, man.
How did you find out the pay system through Forest Hill? Is it just something that you looked into, or? with
So
the sales tax and all.
so when I first applied at Forest Hill, I did not realize they were a district library.
Hmm.
And so there's only 15 district libraries in the state of Texas. And two of them is in North Texas, us in Benbrook. And then the other 13 is in the Austin area. So, and so none of us get any funding from the city at all. And it's weird though, because I do have the library board when they was trying to um, find a new director, they knew that they needed to find something to entice somebody to take the job, and so they went to the city. They did an interlocal agreement to where the director can get benefits, and so uh, I'm the only full-time employee with benefits at the library right now, and so when when I came on board with all my big ideas, and I'm used to city libraries and having to um, basically promote and show the city council that you're needed, and if you can show them that the citizens need you, then they'll give you more money to provide the services that's needed.
Hmm.
And so I was like, man, looking at the budget, and know I need to. Okay, we can make this go up. We can find ways. And then as I started looking into it more, I was like, oh, no, the city don't have nothing to do with us at all. I can't ask them to give us more money because in order for us to get more money, the city will have to give up part of their sales tax. So when you pay sales tax, again, we're working with 8.25, right?
Yeah.
The city gets, I believe, like 6%. And then the we get 0.25, and then the other 2% is split up some way with the state and whoever else. There's some like ambulance companies that are district companies in the city, basically have an interlocal agreement with them to provide services, but they're their own government entity, right? There's some water companies, water districts out there. Um, and I just found out last year, I think, that there's this district called mosquito districts. So I thought, when they say, "Oh, we got to spray for mosquitoes," that was the city doing that. No, it's an actual mosquito district that's over there and do the spraying. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, but so that's how I found out about it. And so right now, our budget for the library is roughly.
You're not saying that now. Just in case you just pick around for us here.
It's not like it's not in the library. It's just, we don't have no money in the library, but our budget in its open records is about 500,000 a year. Uh, is what we're working with. Yeah.
You see what I said about though people not being interested in the things that affect them or whatever. That's what I was getting at. Like, do you believe that if you were a regular employee, you would have looked into that, or is it just because of your position? Because most people, they just employees, so they like, I get my check, I go home. I don't
Right.
think nothing else about it.
And if I'm being honest, I think that's the way I would be. Because all I need is my money.
Yeah.
How you give me my money, I don't really care. As long as I know that every other Friday, my check will be hitting that account,
But even about where the money comes from, you don't
Mhm.
think regular employees will care about that?
I don't think they do.
You don't
Well, I
talk
know
about
they
that.
don't.
Huh?
I know they don't. I was
Yeah.
just saying, yeah.
So you don't talk about that, like when you employ somebody, like, hey,
So my employees know because I do tell them up front.
okay.
Yeah, because unlike Fort Worth Library, big organization, we don't offer healthcare. So that's one of the things. Like we do offer, PTO. We'll pay you for holiday pay, but unfortunately, you're on your own when it comes to healthcare. We just don't have the money to do it. So my people know upfront, and then also everything is open to public record. So when you work for government entity, they have to have open records, so you know everybody's salary. If you're interested in uh, city council, how much they get paid Fort Worth, because y'all Fort Worth, um, you can look it up. Oh, where you at?
Yeah, I want to say.
Oh, okay. But the city of Forest Hill City Council don't get paid, you know. Uh, but like the library director in Fort Worth makes a lot way more than I do. And the only way I'm gonna see that type of money is if I go to a larger organization.
Yeah.
In order to do that, I need my master's in library science.
What?
So
I'm just thinking like, why be a teacher when you can get paid more as a librarian?
It's more teacher
technically,
positions.
librarians and teachers get paid about the same. Like a
It's more
starting
positions.
librarian, a first year librarian, and a first year teacher get paid about the same amount of money.
There's less stress as a librarian.
I don't think so.
Kids with kids.
It's not.
You sure?
I'm positive. And then if you want to be a school librarian, they
No,
got so
I'm
many.
not talking about the librarian position in the school. I'm talking
Right,
about
but like public libraries, it's not less stressful. No, it's just a different type of stress. I mean, I love kids and I love them in like, we have kids in the library all the time, but it's in what I'm trying to say, like stages, or like it's not all the time, but it's like in, the word I'm trying to look for.
I'm still surprised that you said it's like almost equal. Yeah, I'm like, if it's almost equal, then I'd rather. You say it's less stressful at the library than it would be as, or it's equal.
It's a different type of stress.
Gotcha.
Different type of stress. Still stressful, but it's different. Teachers, they have to deal with lesson plans, and they have to deal with kids, and they have to deal with parents. Librarians, public librarians, they have to deal with programming. They have to deal with adults. They have to deal with homeless. They have to deal with mental people. I'm trying to find the right words to say, but so it's just a different type of stress, because you still have to work with people. You can't hide behind a book. Like you're not. Some people think when you work at a library that you're just sitting at the desk reading a book the whole time. I tell you, I don't.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say this, but I don't read like I used to. Before I became a librarian, or especially before I became a director, I used to read all the time. When I became a director, my reading kind of went downhill. The only thing I read mostly is when I read to my kids.
Gotcha.
And I kind of stopped that too because they made me mad. So, I mean, they old now. I started reading to them about 2 years ago.
They're at the same age. You can't be doing that to. They some big boys. I did see them.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Because if I'm taking my time to read to you, right, and since they was babies, I would read about 2 or 3, 4 books a night. Okay. But it got to a point to where they want to tell me, I don't like that book. Okay. And then I'm like, okay, well, you pick a book. They want to pick a chapter book. I'm not reading no chapter book when it's bedtime. It's not, you read a chapter book during the day. At bedtime, you read a little short picture book, easy reader, whatever, but you ain't reading no chapter books. But reading to your kids, especially men reading to kids, the studies show that it like triples their vocabulary over time.
This is every day.
Yeah, that's just on a regularly reading to them regularly. Yeah, and it might not be every night, but if you're reading to your kids, let's say 3 nights out of the 7, that will help develop their vocabulary and increase it.
But shouldn't the kids read themselves? Yeah,
Eventually, but when they babies, they can't read.
I got you. I know that's a good piece of knowledge that you just dropped.
Mm.
Like, hey, I'm gonna read this audio book.
I mean, audiobook is fine though. Audiobook is fine, but it's something about the men voice reading to their kids
I got you.
And they
that
need to follow
triggers.
along with the word.
Hmm,
They need to follow along with the word.
yeah.
So they can see it and then hear it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mhm.
But that's a good piece of jewelry that you just dropped
Yeah.
on us. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that don't read to the kids.
I'm pretty sure there
They
is.
don't read themselves.
That part.
It
Because reading is fundamental.
is. It is.
What's up, man? I'm Corey Hustle Hawkins,
I'm PJ Talkie.
and we're the Hawkins Brother Podcast. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It'd be very supportive. We wore pink to represent breast cancer awareness for all the women out there that's going through that struggle. Hopefully, none of y'all that's not going through it will ever have to. But we appreciate y'all for watching, and we appreciate y'all for doing what y'all can to support. Thank you, and please continue on doing so. Hawkins Brothers. This is a lot of information I did not know about the library.
Yeah. I mean, everybody comes to the library for everything, different situations, and um, it's interesting because the work of a librarian can bleed into other areas like social work. Sometimes they want to use us as a lawyer. There's law librarians for that though, so we prefer to send them to them because one, we don't give legal information. You're not supposed to sue me because you said that I told you X Y Z, and it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to.
Do you have to
So-
pay the libraries that do that?
No, usually it's free. You just go and you ask questions, and they don't give you no answers because they don't give you legal advice either, and they'll let you know. But they'll point you to an article or whatever that you need, and now you will have to pay for an article if you want it printed out. But we're in a technology age, just email it to yourself. Now I prefer stuff pre-printed. I hate reading books and stuff online.
What?
I actually transitioned to that. Instead of reading books, I'm better at reading online.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Like a physical book, I can't do it no more.
But I can't highlight. I mean, you can highlight, but it's something different because I like to be able to highlight on the paper, and I like to write my notes and stuff like
You
that.
can do the
So
same thing with digital books, right?
you can. It's just a different feel because you can highlight the passages or whatever, and you can do like a note thing. But it's for me, I retain it better if I'm writing.
Yourself, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told my wife the same thing. My wife needs the physical copy of the book to read.
Hmm.
Like she don't like staring at a screen to read it. But I'm the opposite.
Yeah. See, and then I look at a computer all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So to come home and look at another computer. Meaning I have to right now because I'm in school, but it's not fun.
So what are you doing in school now
So I'm getting my master's in library science
to get paid more?
to have the possibility of one day getting paid more when I transition to an academic career. So right now I'm in the public sector. I'm in a public library.
Yeah.
The plan is, one, to get this building inspection done in the next 2 years, hopefully. Um, and then I'll probably stay there maybe another 4 to 5 years. So I have maybe 6 more years here at the Forest Hill Library. And then by that time, my kids will be 16 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will hopefully transition and be a director of a library um, at a college, or I might decide to become a professor at a college, somewhere in there. My kids, college is expensive. So unless my kids get scholarships, they're gonna have to go to whatever school I'm working at for the first 4 years
Mhm.
so we can get the discount.
Smart.
Okay. Now, after they finish those 4 years and they show me that they are committed, determined, if they decide to get their master's,
Mhm.
then I'll pay for their master's at whatever school they want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you have to give me at least 4 years at the school I'm at.
So when you say you was at the library for 22 years, at what age was that?
I started at 17.
It's enough if you went to the Navy at 18 and you did the 22 years, you could have been out already.
I know.
And then you could
And I
have
think
gave it
about
to your
that
kids.
sometimes.
Oh,
I do think about that
you could have gave it
sometimes.
to your kids.
But so the issue I have with the military, and it's not necessarily with military. I don't do well with male authority. I don't do well with people screaming at me. And even though we was just in boot camp, that's what they did. They screamed and yelled, and that rubs me the wrong way. And so when the opportunity came just to get out of it, I got out because I was like, this right here, because I got into fights or whatever, because I just can't. You're not finna talk to me like, I'm a little boy. Like I just can't do it.
Yeah, I've seen that in the military.
Yeah.
People got to fight, but they stayed in, though.
No, see.
But I get your point. So you didn't have that issue as a librarian?
Mm, no. So one, most, I'm gonna make up a number. Uh, the majority, like, okay, for example, worked at Bold, it was three women and me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Went to the Wedgwood Library, it was several women and me. I was the only male for at least 2 years, and then this other dude came over from Southwest, so we had two of us. Then I became a supervisor, so I went to Northside, and it was me and all women. Then I went to Cool in the Stockbridge Projects, and it was just two employees there, and it was me and a young lady. And then I went to East Regional, and at East Regional, the branch manager was Osei, so he was a dude, and then there was me and one other dude, so it was just three of us, and it was like at least 20 employees, right? Um, so you don't really have those issues, or I didn't. I mean, I know they exist because I have, right now we have an organization called Plant, and in Plant it's mostly women, and there's maybe five dudes that's at the director level that attend those meetings.
Yeah.
You know, way back in the day when libraries was first started, it was a men's world. Like it was 100% men, and then over time, it switched over to women. And then when it switched over to women, then uh, men was like, okay, uh, you need a master's in order to be a librarian, trying to stop the change.
Yeah.
But it didn't work. They went to school, they got their masters, the women did, and it became a woman dominated field.
Mm-hmm. I believe the stigma. Like when bro told me that that he was a dude librarian, I was like,
What?
well, I'm used to a librarian being a woman. That's what
Right. Yeah.
the stigma behind it.
I mean, it's just like school teachers. Most of them are women.
Yeah.
You know, but it didn't always used to be that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy how the world works in the changeover, and then the things that people do to block the change. Um, it's different.
I got you.
Mhm.
seeing that y'all's funded by the sales tax or whatever, how does, how can I put it? The sales inside the actual library, what's the metrics on that?
So we have to pay sales tax too. So
Y'all
when
paying
we have to
yourself.
collect it, so we have to collect it. So matter of fact, it's done quarterly, and I need to pay ours. But um, so there's certain things that we do um, collect sales tax on, and then there's some things where the sales tax is included. So when you're making copies, when you're printing, the sales tax is included. So we just charge you a flat fee, black and white 15 cents, color 50 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but our posters, when we make posters, then we add the sales tax to it afterwards. So if the poster is $15, you pay that 8.25% on top of that $15. Um, then there's some things that we don't charge sales tax on at all, like our notary. The state allows us to charge a flat fee, and that's $10 per a signature. So we don't charge sales tax on it. What else? I think that's it, really.
See, I didn't even know the library had all these services.
I didn't either.
And it varies from library to library because not all of us are created equal,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, and it has to do with money.
So what y'all don't have, do you know what other libraries do have? Like if I came to y'all didn't do their service?
Well, I'm thinking y'all just got it strictly all book sales. That's
I
all
thought
I'm
that
thinking.
too. But could I go
No,
to
the
your library
library.
and find out about different libraries?
You, yeah, kind of,
Cause then
yeah.
y'all be like,
I
man,
mean,
go
we can
find your
always
damn
look it
self.
up. No, 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 no. We can. we try to. If we don't have a resource, we try to find whoever do have it, right?
Mhm.
So, for example, back in the day at Forest Hill, we used to offer uh, the people to do your taxes for free.
Mhm.
Okay. Now we don't offer that because there's a whole yeah. Anyway, so but if you come and we're like, oh, I need help with my taxes, da da da. Okay, we can easily find the information for you. We know that Arlington Library does it, Fort Worth Library does it, and then from there, only thing you have to do is you have to set up an appointment or is it walk in. All the information online, we find it, we give you the information. Like we don't mind sharing, we don't mind helping another library. It's not like, oh, we just want you to use our library, so we're not going to tell you about nobody else's library. We we are in a partnership with 10 other libraries. Benbrook, Burleson, Halton City, Keller, uh, uh, Decatur, uh, Saginaw, Warnoke, Richland Hills, and I know I'm missing some. But we work with all of them. So if we don't have a book or then we can have it sent over to us, right? Or we can send something out to them. If there's a program that you're interested in and we don't have it at our library, they might have it at one of the other 10 libraries that we work with. And we can tell you, we we work on marketing together. So we post each other's programs. Um, we meet on a regular basis. Like the directors, we meet like once every other month, right? Um, so we again, we want to be able to provide a service, and whatever that looks like, we try to make it happen.
That's what's up, man. You gonna make me come to the library.
You need to come more often.
I think my time I got for work, yo.
We
What
close
y'all
at
open?
7.
Damn.
So Monday and Tuesday we open 10 to 7.
Y'all close on Fridays, right?
Closed on Fridays and Sundays. Wednesday and Thursday we open 11 to 7, and then Saturdays 9 to 3. When I first started, we was only open 4 days a week, and that was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then in 2021, It was after the pandemic. We changed our hours to open 5 days a week.
So what's the difference of changing that? Or what was the purpose of changing the hours?
To be able to provide more service. You know, what the library is already. Um, People don't realize there's a library in Forest Hill.
Mhm.
A lot of that is because you was closed half the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you open that extra day, give more people opportunity to come in. We did go back and forth about, okay, should we close on Monday or should we close on Friday? Should we be closed on Saturday? Excuse me. Should we be closed on Saturdays? Um, and at the end of the day, we realized that we closed on Saturdays when most people are off, when most kids are out of school, then when we're going to have our kids' programs. Because kids are in school until 4 o'clock, and then don't let them be in sports or after school club. And then they won't be getting out of school until God knows when. And then we close at 7. But if you have a research paper due, or if you need anything from the library and you can't get to us before 7, then you
Yeah.
out of luck.
Right.
So we open on Saturdays from 9 to 3.
That's what's up.
Yeah. But we also realized that after 3, it kind of dies. Like nobody's coming to us on a Saturday after 3. So that's why we picked that time.
What's the demographic of people you see most?
I see most or what's in the city.
Both.
So the city is about 48% Hispanic, 46% African American, then other. What comes into the library is mostly Hispanic, and then blacks, and then others. Yeah. And it's crazy because we only have one person on staff right now that speaks Spanish. And
Shame on you.
I know. And it's hard because when we have an open position, we be looking for bilingual. But, you know, again, we fighting against other systems that have more money, that can provide health care, you know, so you know, and we can't just keep it open. We can't, you know, forever. We have to close it and pick somebody that we think will work with us. So when I first started, we had 3. It was 3 Spanish speaking people. Yeah.
And
So
makes sense.
yeah.
Well, is there any other questions? We're gonna stop it right there, bro. But do you have any? Can you tell the people your address to your location? If you know that,
So
I'm sorry, it's your spot.
6962 Forest Hill Drive, Forest Hill, Texas, 76140. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Just look up Forest Hill Library. And then our website is www.foresthilllibrary.org.
That's a lot of information to put at the bottom of the screen. Like, man,
You don't have to put all that. Just put the website and everything else will flow.
man, this Google Forest Hill Library. This shit his face pop up. But then that's another episode of the Hawkins Brother Podcast. This is episode 21. I'm Corey Hustle Hawkins.
I'm PJ Tauchi.
Yeah, thank God we got my cousin that came in, Big Mike, cousin Mike. Yeah, thank you again for coming, man.
Thank y'all for the opportunity. This
Is
is
there
great.
anything else you want to add to what you just said?
Look, so we are trying to expand the library about 14,000 square feet. We have the land. We need the money for the building. Walking trail, amplified theater, food truck parking, and musical playground. So if you know somebody that wants to donate, send them our way.
Man, I got you, man. How much you need?
18 million.
That's right.
From you, I just need 100.
You see these hoes in these shoes? This is handmade. But that's damn. I ain't expect you to say that much.
Y'all keep spending in Forest Hill.
Yeah. Keep going to the store. The sales tax. Go to the 60s piece still around there?
They are.
Go to CC's Pizza. It's right across the street almost.
Um,
In Forest Hill. Go to Dollar Tree. Spend you $1 plus $25.
yeah, $1.25 now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just in case y'all thought this was MD 2020, it's not. It's water mixed with some stuff.
Antifreeze.
No,
That's what it looks like too, yo.
Like, I'm not drinking that stuff, but it's water, flavor water. But thanks again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Another episode of Holly's Brother Podcast, episode 21. Thank y'all for what y'all do. Support us. Peace.